Well, welcome back, everybody. It's Friday night. We made it back into the woods. It was a pretty good drive in. The road is actually still good. It's kind of neat to see. First time in 5 years since I've owned this land that I could actually drive in here like this. And we actually brought the Shelley mobile again. So we brought the Subaru in. I'm not sure if you guys saw my last bonus video or not I put up, but I had to come in here last Wednesday, 2 days ago. Having some problems with the chimney here. This thing was backdrafting terrible. What I actually had to do, and you can see this whole affair here looks totally different setup now. I had to pull this out, had to clean it all out, had to clean the main chimney. They weren't too bad, but what originally happened is that when I originally designed my hot box here, the pipe went right on the very top of it here. Well, what happened, a bunch of ash slid down in, piled up and top in here, and last weekend when we were here, it was terrible to try to get the stove going. Every time I opened the door, the smoke was rolling right out of it. So, you know, I knew something had to be done. I knew there was a blockage somewhere, just not sure where. So, come over here on Wednesday. You can see what I did is I have an elbow off the top here now, and on the bottom, this is a T. There's an elbow in the back, and that pipe in the back goes straight up, and that actually has a damper in it now. So if I want to get the oven hot, which it is right now, I have the damper closed, and that oven's almost 350 degrees already, and I just closed this damper, so it's doing well. Wasn't sure how good it was going to work after I kind of redesigned it here. I knew it worked so good before, and I was kind of a little nervous that, you know, that may ruin the efficiency of it a bit, but so far it's looking pretty good. So anyways, we got some ribs in there right now, some actual spare ribs, and some sweet potatoes in there baking away. And we hope to have just a nice quiet Friday evening here with you guys. So nice to have you back and all that. It is -7 degrees outside, which is 20 degrees for you guys, and it's 41 degrees inside, which is 5 degrees for us. 5 for us, 41 inside for you guys. So it's not too bad in here, and the place is warming up pretty quick. So it's nice to be back in the woods, and if you guys want to hang out for a while, just stick around and we'll be here for a while. Talk to you in a bit. Well, it's nice to see that with the bypass installed and this thing is heated up now and it's getting hot, that it is actually working quite well. I'll try to get a shot right in around the side here. You can actually see it here. You can see where the pipe is there now. On the rear going up and down, T's off the bottom. There you go. There's your bypass pipe right there with the damper on the other side of it. It's working quite well. Nice to see. Supper smells good. Ribs are almost done in there, I believe, from the smell of them. And there's sweet potatoes in there too, all sliced up. I think we're going to have a salad on the side, so it should be a nice dinner here. Quick little Friday night dinner. I'm not going to show anything off or anything. We're just going to eat it and enjoy it. So, and it's kind of cool this weekend too. Also have Lulu here, my kitty, and Fred is upstairs. So this is introducing, look at this little girl now. This is Lulu. What are you saying, Lou? Lou's little debut. She's quite a cat. And Fred is upstairs. Oh, hang on, Freddy man, Freddy dude. No, there's Fred. He's up here in the loft right now. I'll get him down here later and get a video of Fred for you guys. He's quite a boy, I tell you. Fred's only about 2 years old, 2.5, and Lou, she's about 10 or 12 now. She's an older kitty, so. And we have Darcy sitting down here on the couch. So we get the whole family here this weekend. She's quite an undertaking, that's all I can say. It's quite a relationship between these two, I'll tell you that. Now, the funny thing about the relationship of these three, actually, between Lulu and Fred and Darcy, is Lulu is afraid of Fred. Fred is afraid of Darcy. Darcy's afraid of Lulu. So if that makes any sense, this dog is afraid of this cat is afraid of the other cat is afraid of this dog. So figure that out, see if you can put that all together or not. And Lulu, she's about 7 pounds of fury, that one there. About 7 pounds is all she is, just a tiny cat. But she's a good kitty. I must say, supper was actually really, really good, and it's very nice to know, very nice to see that this thing still works just as good as it did before the bypass. So, had it 350 degrees, 340 degrees or whatever for about an hour. The ribs come out amazing, and so did the sweet potatoes we had with it. So, Had a really good meal. And again, it's nice to see now that it actually didn't affect the performance of it any. There's Freddie up there. He's just starting to get up around. He's my other dude. Freddie man. He's only about 2.5, I guess. And he's quite a character, this dude. You guys are going to have to meet him in a minute. Come here, Fred. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's quite a boy. Hang on a minute. I'll see if I can get him. Yeah, so this is little Freddie dude. He's a typical male cat for sure. The attitude he's got too, but it's kind of funny because he's kind of cute as a button and dumb as a post, aren't you, Fred? I've got the catio at home in my house, and I got a pet door on it, one of those little cat doors that go in and out through, and he can't figure it out. Doesn't matter what I do, he cannot figure that door out. I have to hold it open for him every time. So he's cute as a button, dumb as a post, but he's quite a little boy, aren't you, Fred? What's wrong, man? They don't like to trip over here much in the cat carrier, the two of them together, but they're used to it now because he's been coming over here since he was a kitten. I've had him since he was just a tiny little dude. So, but there you get. Oh, no, there you go. A little more comfortable now. He's a looker for sure, isn't he? He's a good boy. But it's funny because he gives the beagle a hard time, but he's scared of her. And the beagle is scared of Lou, the little thing over here. And Lou is scared of Fred. So it just makes absolutely no sense at all the way this pecking order goes with these three. But it's kind of funny. Nobody hurts anybody else. But Fred gives Lulu a hard time when it's just him and her at my house. He comes on to her pretty hard sometimes. So I catch him, I have to stop him. But he can be a bit of a bully some days. He gets in his moods. But he's quite a dude. You can see the tail whipping here now on him. He's in a bit of a mood, I think, aren't you, Fred? He falls all the time. I've never seen a cat so clumsy. He falls off his stuff. That's just the way he is. But he's a good one. So anyways, check this out. I literally cut the wick off. There was a bunch of... I don't know if you guys saw the other video, or I had this, my 2 Aladdin video. I couldn't get hardly any light out of this lamp. Oh my God, what a difference today, the way this thing is working now. I basically cut a little bit off of the wick just to clean up. There's like a bunch of burnt black stuff on the edge, and it's running totally different than it did the other day. And this thing is putting off a serious amount of light output. Do I ever like that old lamp? The old little Aladdin lamp, working very well now. What a difference. What a beautiful lamp. Isn't that nice? Putting off a pile of light now. What a difference trimming that wick made. Little Fred loves being in the woods. He loves the cabin time. Little Freddy dude. He loves lots of affection too sometimes, but that's only when he really wants it. But he's a silly little boy, but he's a good little dude. Gives Lou a hard time sometimes, but she's getting used to it, and he's letting up a little bit. He's getting a little older now, so. But he definitely likes his affection, definitely likes his attention. How can he not? Well, cutie. Morning, everybody. It is cold once again. It's minus 16 out here. I guess 4 degrees or so Fahrenheit. And it's 22 inside, like 71 or 72 degrees, whatever it is. Another absolutely amazing morning, though. Going to go for a little walk, show you guys the brook. Show you how radically it changes every just 1 week to the next. Something here, too. Check this bird feeder out. This is kind of nasty. Around this squirrel-proof baffle. Look at it. I don't know if I can get you in close enough to see it or not. That's all bird poop. It's already covered in it from having that thing set up. So it's going to be kind of a, dirty little thing having that baffle on there. But anyways, hopefully it'll keep the squirrels off. But I'm going to go for a quick little walk down around the brook here and show you. She's all frozen solid. So a week ago here it was wide open after we had that rain. Well, not any longer. The ice. Check it out. Crazy, and the water level's gone way down. Of right out there. There's a rock under that, and the rock is almost at the top of that now. A couple weeks ago, the water was right over that. We were here. Still open up the brook here just a little bit. A little bit of running water up here, you can see. That's about it. She's frozen. And I'm not going to be out here long because I'm going to be frozen. Anyway, that was pretty nice last night to have the oil lamp going like that and getting that kind of beautiful light off it. What a huge difference. Trimming a bit of the old charred stuff off the wick is all I did. And the difference here this week. Check that out. A week ago this was starting to dam over with ice. Now it's totally frozen already the whole way down this side. Tiny bit of open water here and that's it. And down in here where I got my water yesterday with my buckets for the camp, and that's where I got the water from. That's already frozen over since last night. You can see I had to dig a hole right here in the ice. There's only 8 inches of water there. It's not very deep. You hear the birds going, sweet weather, sweet weather. So they sound like. So my mom always used to say that was when you hear them going. Yeah, gonna be a beautiful day here. A few little projects we're gonna do today. I got the stickers put on the windows for the birds so they don't fly into them. And a few things we're going to do inside. I think most of that's going to be in my next video though. This video won't be a whole lot longer today. Just wanted you guys to come in and just say meet my kitties and all that for today. It's see how much snow is left on the roof now, kind of neat, eh? Slowly sliding off the front, doing the big wave on there, the big frozen loop. Yeah, can you hear those birds? Yeah, my mother used to always say, sweet weather. Kind of cool, whatever bird does that noise. Yeah. Quite a day in the woods. Burr. Go for a quick walk out front here. Shelley was saying yesterday when she went out, there's some tracks going across the driveway. I want to see if they're deer tracks or what they are out here. When she brought Darcy the beagle out, I'll go for a walk out here and see. That sun is intense this morning. Beautiful. It'll be quite a day. Oh look, it's Stealthy Shell and the beagle. These tracks here? No. What tracks? I don't know what those are. That's not a deer. They're too close together. Down there, they're way too close together. What that was. Strange. Beautiful day in the country. The sun feels really good. Darcy the beagle enjoying her morning walk out here in the woods with the two shadow people. Darcy and the shadow people. Stealthy Shell.
Darcy Beagle.
Well, I have to say, I think that pretty much wraps up this video. It's a nice warm morning in the camp here. Lulu is passed out on the rocking chair. She hasn't moved the last couple hours. Darcy's on the couch. So it's just another relaxing day at the cabin. Had a nice dinner last night, those ribs and the sweet potatoes, nice to see. Didn't affect the functionality at all, putting the bypass on the oven, so that worked out great also. And you know, we had a good time all around, so it was nice to have you guys back here. You know, if you like the content, like and subscribe the video if you would, and subscribe to the channel if you think this content's worth watching. I have all kinds more stuff for you guys up my sleeve, so hang around. And if nothing else, you know what, just please try to just live simply and remain grateful. Thank you so much.